Hey everybody, Chris Remmes here in Boston. Thanks for joining me for another version of my video blog. I really appreciate all the comments that everybody's been sending me and all the feedback, and I'm glad that it's been so helpful to so many of you. If you have any other topics that you want to hear about, be sure to leave it in the comments below or shoot me an email. Today what we're going to talk about is something that's been really a hot topic the last 3 or 4 years, particularly here in the Boston market, because the market has been so hot. And the subject I'm going to talk about today is buying and selling at the same time. It's probably one of the most stressful things that you're going to do in the real estate market, is buying and selling at the same time. You know, you'll probably all know that it's hard enough just to do one of those, but to do both of those at the same time, I can promise you your head's going to be spinning when you're doing this. So what's the first thing you need to do when you're getting ready to buy and sell at the same time? You need a plan. We were always going to need a plan when we're in real estate. The people who have plans do the best. The people who are prepared. So what do you need to do first? If you're local here in Boston, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to sit down and talk with you and talk you through the steps. I know more recently that a lot of my clients and a lot of my friends have been forwarding these videos to people outside the area. So if you're not close to me, you just need to make sure that you reach out to a real estate agent and that you are coming up with a plan. If you want me to help you find somebody in your area, I'm happy to do that. I just found somebody, an agent out in San Francisco, a client of mine that moved out there, and he's thrilled with that person. So what's the first thing? If you're going to buy and sell at the same time, you're going to be doing the same things. You're going to be doing both things at the same time. First thing we need to do is we need to get you connected with a good mortgage broker, because we're going to need to find out, can you buy a new home before you sell your current house? So that's the first thing you're going to need to do. Here in the Boston area, because the market has been so strong, the banks have come up with a lot of programs that will let you not count your current mortgage against your ratios, your debt to income ratios, if you have a listing agreement on your current house. So I tell everybody, when you go to talk to a mortgage broker or a mortgage banker, you don't just want to talk to one, you want to talk to 2 or 3, because all people don't do all things for people. Back up. So when you talk to a mortgage banker, today it's not one size fits all. So I need you to talk to a couple of different people to see who can help you with your needs. Feel free to reach out to me, send me an email. I can send you a list of some great mortgage brokers in the area who can kind of get us through this process. So first of all, let's just assume that you don't need to sell your house in order to buy a new house, but you got to do both at the same time because you need a place to live, right? So we're going to go out, we're going to start looking for a property. We're going to be moving pretty far along. We're probably going to have put 3 or 4 offers in on a place before we have one accepted, because that's just the way the market is these days here in Boston. You very rarely get your first offer accepted. You know, if we do have an offer accepted and your house isn't on the market yet, what we need to do is we're going to need to get your house on the market pretty soon, right? So back when we started this whole process, and when we were reaching out to the mortgage broker, we're also going to start doing the process of listing your house. So we're going to start decluttering. We're going to start doing some tuck paint. We're going to start changing out those fixtures and staging your house and getting it ready. Depending on how motivated you are, we may have even taken the pictures, but not yet quite have your property on the market, so that we're ready to, once we have an accepted offer, that we can, bam, put that place on the market. I think it's always better in the Boston market if you can have a place under agreement and ready to go before you put your place on the market. Because right now, finding a place to buy and getting an accepted offer, that's the hard part. So let's do the hard thing first. Let's go ahead. Let's get your place. Let's get a place under agreement. Then once you become a seller and you're selling your place, you know, if we price it effectively, hopefully we can get you with 2 or 3 offers in the door. You're going to have a lot more. You're going to have a lot more leverage to get the terms and conditions that you want. Maybe you'll want to buy and close on the same day. Maybe you'll want to have somebody rent back. Maybe you'll want to rent back from your buyer so that you can close. You're a cash buyer, and then you rent back. You'll be a tenant, or you'll have a use and occupancy for 2 weeks, a month, maybe up to about 60 days. So a lot of different options here. It's very important that everybody knows that yes, you can do it. If you do need to move, it's very important. You're going to need a good realtor. As I tell everybody, not only do you need a good realtor, you're going to need a good team. We're going to need a good mortgage broker. We're going to need a good real estate agent. We're going to need a good lawyer. So those are the three components, the three basic components of your team. There's going to be a lot of other people who are involved in this, but those are kind of the big three, as I call it. So I hope today that you found this helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Calling me is probably the easiest way, 617-398-0018. If you want to leave comments down below or subscribe to my YouTube blog, that would be great too. Or you could always just shoot me an email. So once again, everybody have a great day and feel free to reach out.